My God, the light, he says. Oh God, there is light. My God, there is light.
A bombshell snap of the viral Syrian prisoner discovered by a CNN crew proves he was actually one of Assad's ruthless military officers. In touching footage that went around the globe, the bogus inmate was found hiding under a blanket before being freed by rebels and the TV crew. He memorably looked up at the sky and exclaimed, "Oh God, there is light," as he trembled in front of star reporter Clarissa. The man named himself as Adel Gharbal, a father from Homs, but following claims by the fact-checking site Presidency that he could be one of Assad's puppets, CNN launched an investigation into the man's identity. The broadcaster soon confirmed that the man was instead named Salama Mohammad Salama and was an intelligence officer. In an article exposing their own blunder, CNN said Salama was known by locals for running the Air Force Intelligence Directorate's checkpoints and was accused of having a reputation for extortion and harassment. A bombshell image was reportedly provided by locals to CNN and Verify of Salama pulling a devious smirk behind a desk in what looks to be a government office wearing military uniform. The picture was fact-checked with facial recognition software, which found the evil officer was a 99% match with the inmate from the rescue. CNN said Salama's current whereabouts are unknown. Verify, citing locals, said the officer had killed civilians and was responsible for detaining and torturing young men in the city on fabricated charges. The fact-checkers added, many were targeted simply for refusing to pay bribes, rejecting cooperation, or even for arbitrary reasons like their appearance. They also accused the officer of involvement in theft, extortion, and coercing residents into becoming informants, adding that he participated in military operations on various fronts in Homs in 2014. CNN said it was unsure how Salama had ended up in the Damascus jail. But locals previously said he was imprisoned less than a month ago because of a disagreement he had with a high-ranking officer over cash he allegedly extorted. A CNN spokesperson also told the Daily Beast, quote, "No one other than the CNN team was aware of our plans to visit the prison building featured in our reporting that day. The events transpired as they appear in our film. The decision to release the prisoner featured in our report was taken by a guard, a Syrian rebel. We reported the scene as it unfolded, including what the prisoner told us with clear attribution. Footage showed Salama shaking as he was led out of the prison by the TV crew and rebels in what came to touchingly symbolize the end of the Assad regime and the freedom of unjustly imprisoned people. Salama was given food and water, claiming he had been abandoned inside the cell after guards had fled 4 days earlier. He was shaking and on the verge of tears, grasping Clarissa's hand while he said that Assad's intelligence services took him from his home and guards beat him in the prison. But it was all of Assad. Verify said, quote, "Despite the reported harsh treatment of detainees in secret prisons, the man appeared clean, well-groomed and physically healthy, with no visible injuries or signs of torture." They added that it was an incongruous portrayal of someone allegedly kept in solitary confinement in the dark for 90 days.